And we're back. Mike Cernovich, GorillaMindset.com, GorillaMindset.com. We're about to release the full Gorilla Mindset video course, which we had a lot of fun making this course. All in 4K. We used B-roll. We had it scored originally, actually. We had it a composer score it and everything. So it really turned out beautifully. Now, a lot of people have pre-ordered the course already. And if you pre-order the course, you basically get the full thing right now, but it's all in one video. The official course, we have all these worksheets and follow-up videos and other kind of things. So I want to give you a look into it. And if you like, you can go to GorillaMindset.com, which is my book, and check it out. But we did, I don't know, it's really cool. So I'm going to go ahead and press play and just let you watch it, and I'll read your comments, and, you know, I'll get your feedback here in real time. If you were defining mindset, or saying how to define mindset and what are examples of mindset, then you would say the mindset are beliefs, individual or collective, that So yeah, you can see we shot it well. We put a ton of effort into this, and again, it's all in 4K. Everything is just really, really, really beautiful. And you know, because a lot of people, the issue is a lot of people, they know me as sort of like a political guy, but that isn't really who I am. I got brought into politics sort of accidentally. You know, I was never really like, you know, Mr. Political person, really trying to be a political guy. Yeah, people are saying the video freeze. Yeah, you know, I'm definitely, the video course is good. I don't know what's going on with my my technology. We'll hit the refresh button. So it's a 4K video, so it takes a lot of, the problem is it's a 4K video, so it takes a lot of time to load is what happens. And here, let's see, we'll try that again here. If you were defining mindset, or saying how to define mindset and what are examples of mindset, then you would say the mindset are beliefs, individual or collective, that are so embedded within your mind that they impact and influence how you live. Easier way to think about it is just culture. Terence McKenna said culture is your operating system. Borrowing from that, we would say that mindset is your operating system. Mindset is your software, and your body is your hardware, but because they're interacting, this is always going to change. An example of mindset would be, do we live, and this is a fundamental one, it's a basic one, is do we live in a world of scarcity or do we live in one of abundance? If you believe that we live in a world where opportunities are limited, then you're not going to take chances. So you can see we got graphics, you believe in we did special effects, where there are ample opportunities, actually more opportunities than you can think of. We didn't want to do just another kind of course. You know, everything with me then you're this year has been taking things to another level. And we actually, because we made a film recently, so I had a whole film team. So I had a professional film crew. The same people who made Hoax actually filmed this project. So we had a VFX guy, sound people, shot it beautifully. Everything is in there. So if you go to GorillaMindset.com, you can watch the introduction. You can actually watch how this starts off.
and get a feel for. I mean, it's just really, really beautiful work. It's going to be released. The official version is going to be released soon.
Sometimes I wrap up these concepts in maybe
So
terms
4K,
that I shouldn't use, like
just
the
me
universe. And what I usually mean by that is
talking about mindset. So that's the thing. That's why I always sort of, you know, it amuses me a bit when people try to say, oh, you know, he's losing it, or, oh, you know, this. They're all, you know, people are always trying to attack me. But if you follow my videos and the continuity of videos, then you'll realize that I'm always in good spirits. I'm always in good cheer.
Hey,
even when I'm talking about, you know, very, very negative people, toxic things that people are doing, I'm always in good cheer. And that's literally just because of the mindset work. Yeah, trolls kind of want to, you know, trolls want to show up. So when I did this course, it is not just a repeat of Gorilla Mindset. I didn't just take, you know, my book, Gorilla Mindset, which is a great book, is different. This is much more deeper, much more philosophical, much more contemplative. It is a work of philosophy. It is not just a work of mindset. It's a work of philosophy. How to really go deep into yourself, drill down deep, rewire your brain, retell your stories. Not let setbacks keep you down. This is my deepest work, and we had a actual live filming of this, a live set of this in Los Angeles, and people were talking about how they've never seen anything like this before. The conversation, the material, but again, it wasn't enough. I didn't want to just shoot more material. I wanted it to be beautiful.
Maybe
I wanted a beautiful project here. So again, we shot at pro level. VFX, original music. It cost me a lot of money to make. So please buy. I actually put a ton of money into this. And but you'll see, I mean, just little things like if you're watching the screen around the light bulb, because we did do a live set. So we have camera B, the light bulb scene, because we wanted to inspire you. You know, we wanted you to think, you know, like Tesla or somebody, right? Not the company, not the stock, but the mindset to have these new ideas, to have these sort of new insights. And yeah, my guys, we use B-roll from the streets. We use all kinds of, it really is a different level. It is a different level of, it isn't a teaching company lecture. It isn't like the other sort of like master classes. This is cinematography. It is shot beautifully, and you know, everybody loves it. And you can, yeah, somebody pre-ordered it last week. Exactly. So yeah, a bunch of people have pre-ordered it already, and the pre-order gets you the full course. The 4K isn't out yet though. So the price is actually going to go up. The price is going to go up considerably. So the pre-order is going quite well actually. And when you buy the pre-order, you get the full course all in one lengthy video, and then they're going to be broken into different modules, 18 different ones, workbooks, all kinds of stuff. A lot of people have bought the call because if you watch the course and then you want to do like a follow-up video call, or you want to do a private group call. But yeah, I mean, you can see, look at this. This is 4K. Isn't that cool? Just the bulbs, everything.
If you were defining mindset, or saying how to define mindset and what are examples of mindset,
you know, we really wanted to inspire it with the light bulbs. So
you would say the
there are so many. If you're into cinematography
and you're just into, you know,
a beautiful work of art, a beautiful work of visual art, then you'll enjoy the course.
To think about it,
you'll also enjoy the course just because it
operating a system.
I mean, it's helpful, it's useful.
We would say that mindset is your operating system.
Will definitely
mindset is your
be
software,
able to reprogram
and your body
is
your hardware.
Nobody really, I mean, the untold story about me is that the reason I can go all day, all the time like I do is because of my mindset training. I mean, some of you have seen me for what, 3 years on video? Right? I mean, think about that. A lot of you, how many of you have been here around for years? Right? Years. And have you ever seen me snap? Have you ever seen me lose it? Do I look like I'm stressed and just worn down? I mean, you've watched me do the biggest, all that stuff during the election, the biggest inauguration party, which was being threatened by terrorists. This year alone, I've done 2 multiple events. I made film in 2016. Another film is coming out in actually just a couple of weeks. That's coming out. And I just keep going. I have a child now. Family life has moved. You just watch me just keep going and going and going. And that's what I want for all of you. That's why I made the course. This course is about people who don't just watch me. Oh, Cernovich is entertaining. He's fun. That really does trigger me in a way, which is people are like, oh, Cernovich is a fun character and everything. Well, great. But why don't you say, how is it? Look at a video from me 3 years ago, right? Do I look like I've aged 3 years? Do I look fatigued? Do I look tired, beaten down, broken? Or do I just look healthy? That's the whole point. So 3 years of just nonstop going, and you've never seen me break. You've never seen me crack. You've seen me endure things that most people could never endure. Well, why is that? Well, because I'm not a personality. I'm the philosophy, the mindset, the really going deep, the defining power within yourself that you didn't know existed. That's what I actually do. And it's such a misunderstanding for people to just think that all I do is politics or all I do is media. That's not remotely the most interesting thing I do. So what do I talk about with mindset? Well, yes, what is mindset? It's your operating system. It's breaking out of the simulation. Daniel says, only seen you flustered once before a night for freedom. Flustered, but did a night for freedom New York happen? Right? That's the key. So that's the thing is if you've been with me, you've seen me get no platform from venues, throw big events, death threats, riots, you name it. You've seen me in the thick of it. Have you ever seen me not deliver? Two venues, a night for freedom New York canceled. Third venue, the guy said, get 30,000 cash. I went in with 30,000 cash. Right? Didn't complain, didn't cry. So that's the thing. So those of you who've been with me the longest need this course the most because I've lived the course. I've lived it. Right? Every day I live it. I mean, if you've watched my earlier video today, you see that, even really more terrible things is being done to me. People paid by Soros and all these other types really going after me. And you see passion. It's not like I'm not a passionate person. But you don't see me break. You don't see me falter. You don't see me hide out. Media attack, all this attacks on me. And you just see me keep going. And it isn't about me. That's the whole point. I'm not bragging about me. I'm just saying you've watched me. And if you've watched me do all this, why can't you do it? What another man or woman has done, anyone can do. That's why I did this course. So if you like my work and you want to take your life to a different level and you want to level up your own life, then this course is for you. And again, it isn't amateur, YouTube Periscope stream. It is an amateur. This is 4K. That's why people are like, I watched the course. I want the full thing. I'm like, I know it takes like a week to render all this stuff. If you know anything about cinematography, it was shot on a red camera. So we shot this on a $65,000 camera, a red camera, and it's in 4K. So it's not like a YouTube video where it just processes right after you do it. We shot it well. VFX, we had a professional composer score it.
But because they're interacting, this is always going to change. An example of mindset would be, do we live, and this is a fundamental one, it's a basic one, is do we live in a world of scarcity or do we live in one of abundance? If you believe that we live in a world where opportunities are limited, then you're not going to take chances. If you believe in a world where there are ample opportunities, actually more opportunities than you can think of, then you're going to
you see this again, the graphics, the visuals as we go along. So as you watch the course, we have, visual graphics. We even use B-roll quite creatively in it so that it's just not a monotonous talking head type of masterclass. If you want, it isn't just look at me, watch me talk for 3 hours, right? No. It's like we have, graphics like this. We have visuals like this. We have B-roll. And then everything is broken up into different parts. And then, of course, we have PDFs, worksheets, all kinds of other stuff coming. So if you like it, you can get it at gorillamindset.com. GORILLAMINDSET.com. You can buy the course there. You can, super chat, thanks. You can go preview the course. So the clip that I'm using right now that I'm showing you is at gorillamindset.com. So you can preview the course, watch it, get a feel for it, pre-order it. Price is going to go up probably Monday or Tuesday, and then the price will keep going up. So this is a pre-order. So for those of you who go, well, why would you pre-order, right? Why would you pre-order a course and have it go up later? Well, the reason is because when you do a big budget course like this, you want to get a sense that you're going to recoup your costs in the film. So it's actually counterintuitive. You would think, well, why don't you sell your biggest, the people who are really into your stuff, why don't you sell them the highest stuff? Well, I'm actually the opposite. I would rather sell them the lower price. Because why? Because you want to be with people who are there with you early. It's the same reason if you buy a ticket for an event that I hold. I always raise the ticket price, and people go, why would you raise the ticket price closer to the event? Because I want people who support me to get the best deal. I don't want people who to support. Most people are the opposite. They're like, thank you for the support. Let me charge you more. I'm saying I want to thank you for the early support and helping me, budget and figure things out for this. And then raise that on the people who, the Johnny-come-latelys, the Janes come lately, so to speak. So you can go find this, gorillamindset.com.
And consciously, you're going to find more opportunities.
GORILLAMIND.
Sometimes I wrap up these concepts in maybe terms that I shouldn't use, like the universe. And what I usually mean by that is the universe of your own mind is opening yourself up to the possibilities within your own mind. If you view the world as being one of limited opportunities, then you're going to be less creative. If you're going to view the world as one as limitless, then you're going to be more creative. That's why when people say, how do I be more creative? I say, well, change your mindset about the world. If you view the world as being full of possibility and limitless,